Oh, yes, a perennial powerhouse when it comes to hard rock. Def Leppard coming to Vancouver October 27th, rocking it out at the Pacific Coliseum. We are excited about this, and we're more excited because we've got two of the band members live from L.A. Phil and Vivian join us right now. An early wake-up call, gentlemen, is it not?
It is a bit, yeah.
Life of a rock star. Your PR people they're putting you to work for this one.
It's getting there in the morning. That's the bit and the makeup and that. So you have to get it. As you know, why are we telling you? We
know the system.
Yeah.
Now listen, guys, this is awesome that you guys have you've chosen to extend the summer tour, and you guys have been touring for so long. When you guys do so many shows, do you see it's just the older generation of fans that have followed you from back in the 70s, or is it just a new crowd that's coming to Def Leppard as well?
There's a whole new crowd coming. Yeah, it's a mixed bag, but a lot of younger kids coming too.
Yeah, and when you look at it, let's take it back, because there's been so much. You guys are like one of 5 rock bands that have sold, 10 million plus for an original studio album. When you look at, just the history and just the whole thrill of being on stage, do you remember what it was like the first time you guys took the stage?
Yeah, pretty much, actually. I mean, very specifically, yeah.
And what do you remember?
Different events. Well, I remember my first gig with Def Leppard was at the Marquee Club in London. I remember my guitar strap broke. Just different things, and the feeling. We played in front of 1 million people in Philadelphia. We'd done Live 8 a few years ago, and you couldn't actually see all the 1 million people. There was 1 million people there, apparently. So just things like that, just crazy things that are just amazing that you wouldn't normally see.
You guys have seen things that I'm sure few bands out there have seen and, strive to see. Vivian, what is the thrill for you guys at this point? You've conquered so much. What do you look out for? What gets you all amped for your shows?
The thing is we've played these songs so many times, and when we play them in rehearsal, we're completely bored. But as soon as you play in front of an audience, it's a whole different thing. There's a whole different energy that the audience provides, and it's just still a thrill to do it. I mean, you go out and you play Pour Some Sugar on Me for the 30 millionth time, and you see the joy in people's faces because they're hearing it for the first time, or maybe the first or second time, whatever. And our show is really high energy, and we really kind of give out a lot of energy, but we rely on the audience to give us some back to keep it going. So they do. They're not disappointed.
You guys have played with a lot of great bands over the years. Cheap Trick is one that's been on tour with you this year. When you guys come to the Coliseum, Cheap Trick will be alongside, right?
Yeah. Cheap Trick and Phil's project band Manriz. Phil's double duty. Is
there any band out there that you guys still want to rock out with? Maybe a mashup or a collaboration?
Not really. I mean, it's what you do as an artist. You want to get your thing out, really, and we never really go, we'd like to work with someone else. Things get suggested, like for example, the Taylor Swift thing. We done a thing, CMT Crossroads with Taylor Swift, and we done it because we'd heard that we were a favourite band. Yeah. So that's how that came about, and we had just an amazing experience with it. But for the most part, you don't really think about other artists. You're really more concerned with yourself as an artist, really, and what you're actually going to put out there.
Well, you guys have got a great history, and I'm sure you've inspired many musicians. Phil, Vivian, we look forward to seeing you guys in Vancouver. Thanks so much for joining us live from L.A. October 27th is the big date. Yes, at the Pacific Coliseum. Cheap Trick will be there as well. Tickets online, ticketmaster.ca. A lot of people are going to be excited about that one, man.